What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back to watch some One Piece. This is episode 23, and in the last one, Don Krieg showed up to the ship restaurant. And of course, Sanji just could not help himself. He had to feed him. Because if somebody's hungry, he's got a duty. And he's not gonna stop. Nothing's gonna get in his way. He's going to feed that person. Wow. How admirable of this guy. How freaking nice of this guy to feed this merciless guy who has done terrible things. Let's feed him so that he could stand up on his 2 feet and not be held up by Gin. So he could stand up. And then what did he do to Gin? He like dislocated his shoulder or something. And then says that, okay, well, now you got to feed the rest of the crew and we're going to take your ship. Oh, okay. Oops, that was just a mistake from Sanji. Now he's like, oh crap, maybe I shouldn't have done. Nope. He said, okay, well, I guess I'm going to go and start cooking so that I could feed 100 more terrible people and help them out. I don't know about you, but Sanji, I think he's dumb. I think he is really dumb. Yeah, I guess he'll be a good part of the crew if we never encounter any enemies that are hungry. So that kind of confused me a little bit. Am I supposed to think that that was a good thing that he did that? Because I don't, not at all. And to top it all off, he's like the biggest simp in the world. So Sanji, he's not officially part of the crew yet, but obviously he's going to be. He's my least favorite so far out of the crew. Sorry. Are you going to change? Maybe. There's 1,000-something episodes. People are going to change a little bit. There's going to be character development. But at this point, I don't even think the show is really portraying it as like it's something he needs to work out and needs to fix. I think that might just be something that's set in stone forever. So I don't know. I guess we're going to have to live with that. Anyways, yeah, I felt strongly about that. That's how I feel. That was craziness that I witnessed in the last episode. But anyways, the episode ended with the other cook, like the boss guy. He came up and Don Krieg saw him and he recognized him. And he seemed a little shocked that he saw him. So I don't know, maybe this guy is scary to him. Or maybe he thought he was dead or something. Before I get into the next episode, if you guys are enjoying these reactions, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Feel free to follow me on the other social media. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, let's get on to the next episode of One Piece. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Okay. I'll feed you.
Sanji. Thank you. This is a pretty good ship.
I think I'll take it.
I'll take it. Here comes the meatball of doom.
I guess when our enemies are hungry, what we gotta do is just tie them up. We gotta just tie Sanji up.
So die!
Yeah, good move, Sanji. Awesome. You're awesome for this.
Not have to fight me.
This is about 100 meals. Now take it to your men right away.
No, Owner Zeff. You're Redfoot Zeff.
Redfoot Zeff.
Protect Baratie, the great pirate Redfoot Zeff.
Maybe the foot that he used to have there was red?
Tell me, did your will survive defeat?
The great Don Krieg was defeated?
Whoa, not even he could do it. A pirate fleet with 50 ships couldn't make it on the Grand Line.
Yeah, so they did go there.
Grand Line.
That's what I thought.
It is you, isn't it? You're Redfoot Zeff.
What kind of crazy things
So
happened over
you are
there?
alive. The unrivaled pirate captain who was also the ship's cook.
Yes, that's right. I'm still alive. But what has any of this got to do with you?
You live as a cook because the only thing you can be now is a cook. He was known far and wide, Redfoot Zeff was a master of deadly.
Let's see the
tricks and never used
flashback.
his hands in battle. It was said that with his mighty legs, he could crush bedrock to sand and leave footprints
Wow.
in solid steel. Redfoot referred to his boots, which became soaked in the blood of his enemies
Oh,
as
wow.
he kicked them down.
That's crazy.
You know, it really is a pity that you no longer have that precious leg of yours. I
But
heard that
he
rumor
could still
some
fight
time
like
ago.
that. Because we
How
already saw it.
unlucky for you to have such an accident at sea. Now that your greatest weapon has been sacrificed to the
Now he
sea,
could
you're
be the
defenseless,
red peg
completely
leg.
unable to fight.
Red peg leg
I
Zeff.
don't need to fight anymore. I'm a cook. And as long as I have my 2 hands for that, I'll be just fine.
Redfoot. You're the man who sailed the perilous waters of the Grand Line and came back unscathed. There should be a logbook detailing your tactics, a full year of your journey there. Give it to me, now!
So is he saying you've been to the Grand Line too, Pops?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What did
My
you see?
logbook, huh? You're right. I do indeed have a record of my travels. But I will never hand it over to you, you ignorant brute. That logbook is sacred to me. It's the pride of the crewmen that I sailed with. It's far too important to give to you.
All right, I'll take it. I had enough weapons, and men, and ambition. Regrettably, the only thing I lacked was information. I just didn't know enough.
Well, if we're going to
Now
be
I'll
on
fix all that.
Redfoot's
Once I have
good
your
side,
logbook,
maybe
I'll
he'll
form
share that
another pirate
information with
fleet and
Luffy.
seize the legendary One Piece. Then I will stand as ruler of this great pirate era.
Not gonna happen.
Now hold on! It's me who's gonna be king of the pirates!
And who are you?
Wait! Don't be such an idiot! You better back off, chore boy!
No way! Not from this!
This isn't a game.
Yeah, I know. I'm still gonna conquer the Grand Line.
Oh. No, you won't! It's true that we didn't have the information we needed, but my fleet of 5,000 men was wiped out in just 7 days, you brat! That sea is hell!
What? 1 week? Don Creek's ships were wiped out in 7 days?
That's crazy.
What happened up
I
there?
really want to see.
Unfortunately, I don't find your smart-ass remarks very amusing. If you insist on this foolish behavior, I'll crush you right here and right now.
Go ahead if
Try
you
it, because those guns won't work on him.
What's
Zoro.
going on, Luffy? You need a hand?
If you don't need help, that's okay too.
And where's Nami?
Oh, hey guys.
Probably looking for
Appreciate
some
the offer,
treasure to steal.
but I think I can handle this clown.
Oh, too bad. But if you say you don't need any help, who am I to argue? Us awesome fighters are just gonna sit this one out. Holler if you need us. Ah!
Are those 2 guys your crew?
Yes.
That's a pretty small group you got there, kid.
It's growing.
Well, that's not all. I got 2 more.
I'm not a part of your crew!
I'll deal with you later. Right now, I'm going to go feed my men. Those of you who don't wish to die can leave the restaurant now and escape that fate. The only things I'm after are the logbook and this ship. If you wish to stay and be slaughtered,
And we'll fight.
I have no problem burying every last one of you at sea.
I feel like that guy should be easier than Captain Kudo was for Luffy. 'Cause at least with Captain Kudo, like, Luffy's a little bit weak against,
Just
like,
got
sharp
real
stuff.
Quiet. If Big Bro Zoro is in there, then everything should be fine.
I forgot about these guys.
Big Sis Nami, should we go in there too? What do you think?
Oh, she's looking at the thing.
Big Sis?
So that's gotta be, what the heck?
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So that's gotta be the
Something
guy
wrong?
that did something to, you know, someone that she cares about.
I'm so sorry, Sanji. I never thought it would be this way.
You have nothing
know
to
why.
apologize for, sailor. Every cook at this restaurant did what they thought was right. That's all there is to say about that.
But boss! Why are you acting as if you're taking Sanji's side? This mess is his fault!
He's right! Sanji is responsible for this whole damn thing!
Yeah, boss, that man's gonna put your precious restaurant out of business.
You fools don't know what you're talking about! None of you have any idea what it's like to be on the brink of starvation, to have no food or water on the open ocean. There is no way you could possibly understand what a terrifying prospect that is. It's the most difficult situation a man could ever face.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Chef Zeff.
The difference between all of you and Sanji is that Sanji knows.
So he was starving once, and so that's why he doesn't want to let anyone else be starving. I still don't think that's a good reason to feed
If all
someone
you're gonna
like
do is stand around grumbling,
Don Krieg.
then leave this place and never come back.
I, for one, am gonna stay and fight. I couldn't live with myself if I accepted defeat. I'm staying too.
Hey, Geen. Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. Feeding someone who's hungry is my sacred moral duty. But now that your crew is well fed, I have no obligation to them. With a clean conscience, I can beat every last one of them to a bloody pulp. If anyone tries to take the restaurant, they're dead. I'll kill them without a moment's hesitation.
You're okay with killing them, but you're not okay with them being starving.
Ha! You're a real head case, Sanji. Letting him live, then threatening to kill him?
That's what I'm saying. I'm on this dude's side.
See?
Honestly,
That's awesome.
that other guy makes way more
It is
sense.
Don Krieg, but he's in pretty sad shape.
Hey, Geen, you said you didn't know anything about the Grand Line, but I thought you'd been there. That doesn't make any sense.
Nothing makes any sense now. What happened to us on the 7th day of our journey through that cursed sea?
Can we see it?
I don't know if it was a dream or reality. I saw things that I can't bring myself to believe.
Maybe there's some sort of like illusion type of
I
thing.
know in my heart that it's impossible for that entire 50-ship fleet to be completely eradicated by a single man.
Whoa. Who was it? Maybe it was like the ghost of the previous Pirate King. Didn't they say something about like there's like pirate graveyard or something?
It all happened so fast.
Maybe in the pirate graveyard some like
As soon as this man appeared, he began to systematically sink our ships one after another.
spirits arrive or something.
If that raging storm hadn't come upon us when it did, then that monster would have destroyed our flagship as well. It all seems like a terrible nightmare burned into my memory. I just want to forget. His eyes, they were like a hawk's, sharp and murderous. His gaze alone felt like the cold hand of death.
Oh, what did he just say?
Has he heard that before?
That can only be the one known as Hawkeye.
Hawkeye?
Your description of his heartless gaze isn't proof of his identity in and of itself. But the way he so easily decimated your fleet confirms without a doubt that it's him.
Hawkeye Mihawk.
Who?
So you know him, Zoro?
He's the man I've been looking for.
Oh.
Hawkeye is the whole reason I set out to sea.
Is he a swordsman?
Could that man have had some kind of score to settle with you guys?
We didn't do anything to him.
Perhaps you disturbed him during a nap.
Why would he destroy an entire fleet for something so trivial?
There's no reason to shout. It's just an example. I thought you might like a little friendly advice on what kind of a place the Grand Line is.
What kind of place is that?
He probably means that anything can happen there.
Literally
Hey,
anything.
Luffy! Do we really have to go there, Luffy?
I think he's even more excited to go.
Luffy?
That's so awesome!
See?
This is gonna be such a blast!
Do you understand the concept of danger?
I don't think
My
he
life's
does.
goal will be achieved on the Grand Line. My rival. He's out there somewhere, and I'm gonna find him.
Hey, what about me?
Me too, right? I mean, it only seems fair.
Shut up, stupid.
What morons?
Yeah, I mean,
Enough! Do any of you maggots understand the current situation? That enormous galleon moored in front of our dear little restaurant is none other than Don Krieg's flagship. So why don't we check back into reality and deal with this?
the best meal they ever had in their lives. War.
That's right. And I'm glad you all made it, because I'll need a healthy crew to go back to the Grand Line.
What? You want to go back there?
Hey,
After what
why
happened
the
to you?
long faces?
Sir, why are we going back there?
You guys weren't strong enough the first time. Wow, nice.
Point taken. Are there any other objections?
He just asked why. It's actually a good question.
First, we need to take over that floating restaurant.
How could something
Then
different
we can
happen?
abandon the wreck we're on before it falls apart. Don't worry about the enemy. They're just a bunch of prissy cooks. It won't take much to crush them.
What's this? Who's this?
Attack!
Is that the Hawkeye guy?
The restaurant is ours, and I'll fight to the death to keep it that way!
I like how their weapons are like giant forks and knives.
Oh,
It is, isn't it? Holy crap.
What's going on? Not free! The main ship! It was cut! It was cut!
How does he
What
do
you mean
that?
cut? Something sliced up this galleon? That's impossible!
He came back for you, I guess.
Raise the anchor, or we'll sink along with them.
Nami and the guys are still in our ship out there.
Hey! Big bro! Big bro!
Yosuku! Johnny! Are you okay?
Stretch your
What
arms
happened to
out.
the ship? Where's Nami? Is she okay?
I'm sorry, big bro. I don't know how to say this, but she's gone.
No.
See ya! Oh, and make sure to tell them,
Big sis Nami!
if it's meant to be, I'll see them real soon!
She took all the treasure and sailed away.
What?
She did what?
What? Are you serious?
Man is...
It's Hawkeye, isn't it?
no! That bastard! He followed us back!
Yeah. How is he able to do what he does? Oh, that is a giant sword. Zoro, you gotta fight him now. Are you strong enough?
He's here.
To be
Hawkeye.
continued. That was a pretty crazy episode. Where do I even begin? Freaking, the rest of Don Creed's crew ended up getting fed, and they were getting ready to attack because they wanted to take the ship restaurant. You know, there was that one scene with Geen, and he talked about like what had happened when they were at the Grand Line, and he said that like one man attacked, you know, and he had the eye of a hawk. And Zoro knew who he was talking about. He's like, oh, that could only be Hawkeye. You know, that's the guy that Zoro went off. He wanted to, find him because I don't think they ever said he was a swordsman in there. But I mean, just like putting two and two together, and he was a swordsman. And since Zoro wants to be the best swordsman in the world, he wants to find that guy. And so I guess he's just that powerful with the friggin' sword. I don't know how he does what he does, but he was able to take on Captain Krieg's whole entire crew by himself. So that's pretty crazy, you know. But just as Captain Krieg's crew was about to attack, freaking Hawkeye shows up and splits the freaking his ship in half. So that was pretty crazy. But amidst the craziness, Johnny and Yosuku, they swam over to the ship restaurant and told the others that Nami took off with the ship and the treasure, which is crazy. But earlier in the episode, she was looking at that wanted poster that had said Arlong on it. The way that she was looking at it, you know, that first time a few episodes ago, and the fact that she was looking at it again in this episode, I really think that that's one of the, or that's like probably like the captain of like another pirate crew who did, you know, whatever terrible thing happened to someone that she cared about, that she talked about like really early on in like episode freaking 3 or 4 or something. Like one of the first times, like, you know, right when Luffy met Nami. So I'm wondering if we're going to be getting like flashback for that sometime soon to see what happened. But that's kind of crazy because she has the ship. And so it's like, what do we got to, we can't like really do anything. Like we could just got to protect the ship restaurant. And I don't really know what Hawkeye is going to do. Like, seems like he came back to finish off Don Krieg's crew. So is he going to have an issue with us as well? I guess we'll find out. But that was a very intense, that was a crazy episode. A lot of craziness happened there, but got me very excited for what is to come. So anyways, what did you guys think about the episode? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you did enjoy the reaction, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Feel free to follow me on the other social media. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.